is a couple days later now, and Zorn has been hard at work wrapping the trim. It's really a night and day difference between the old spotted cow look that he had before and this sleek finish. It's kind of like a satin finish. I wouldn't call it matte, but there's a little shine to it. I think it'll look nice. We'll be putting it on the car soon here. And we also have something else to put on the car. And that would be this carbon fiber trunk lid. And this thing is gorgeous to look at in person. We'll have to see how it looks on the car. So Alec, you got any tips for us on how you're wrapping these?
Tip number 1, don't be an idiot. Tip number 2, really what I've been doing is I've been taking the tape out, kind of measuring out the distance. So, for example here, kind of measured this out. Right now what I'm doing is I'm laying it around, making sure it's flat on there, and then kind of getting it around the edges. And then I'm flipping it over to the back here and using the squeegee to really get it on there pretty good. And then I'm going to take a box cutter and cut around and get all the excess tape off.
So you would say a squeegee is a must?
Yes, definitely.
And have you been using tension cuts?
Huh?
So on the curved surfaces, have you been putting cuts like right there to release the tension around it?
No, I have not, but that is a good tip.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, I wasn't here for it, otherwise I would have told you.
I kind of thought I should be putting slits in, but
So I wrapped the inside of my headlights it was like a gray carbon fiber.
I remember that.
And I could show you guys that. But that's one thing that we had to do a lot of, were tension cuts, like just outside the field of view. You give it a little tension cut, kind of perpendicular to where you're wrapping that edge. And that helps relieve the tension, gives you less bubbles and all that. Here is a better view of the trim once it was wrapped. Came out pretty nicely. And I will install these on the car now. Alright, so once I done this large piece of trim, and you probably see me struggling a little bit with this one. You gotta keep pressure on the little tab that sit right here. Otherwise this will pop off and you can't really press it back in. So yeah, we just gotta put this last piece on, and I'll give you a full look at it with some wheels on there and everything. Alright, so got the left side done besides the largest piece of trim. And you can probably see me struggling a little bit with this one. You gotta keep pressure on the little tabs that sit right here. Otherwise this will pop off and you can't really press it back in. So yeah, we just got to put this last piece on, and I will give you a full look at it with the summer wheels on there. and everything. Before you put the trim back on, make sure you take off all these clips. And put them on the car, that way you could just slide this edge right into the clips, and that makes it nice and easy for you. Alright, the driver's side trim is about to go on, and we can see how it looks finally. I like my tripod.
Yeah, that is perfect.
So, here's one side. Looks a ton better. If you walk up really close, you can see the overlaps, but it's not a huge deal. You could squeegee out some of the little bubbles. Alright, so for the first piece, you try and line this ledge on the back up first, and then rotate it in, and then you push it back a little. Alright, so for the first piece, you try and line this ledge on the back up first, and then rotate it in, and then you push it back a little. So this side's all done besides the trim on top. Zorn is still wrapping that one, so we'll do that in a sec. But it's pretty solid. The key with these two were just get the little ledge on the back in, and then just rotate it over in there, then press it in. And I'm going to take care of the other side now.
So that's fine. I have to cut a little bit of this back off. Yep.
To be honest, the fitment is not great on that. I call the lights, like even here, license plate lights aren't going in that well.
Really? Yeah. Is there one more clip? That's the one that's stuck on here? Okay.
Maybe it's on a different side. I don't see anything that has in there.
Maybe that's why I want to know what's going. Makes sense.
Okay, let's do it. So, all right. Yep, that is both sides of it.